you. I'm so glad that you have chosen San Benito to come and unveil these plaques that we will be putting on our resacas. But I want to say to you that are here, the audience, that our state legislators, Mr. Lucio and his father and all the legislators, have done everything within their authority and their power to help us, to help the communities, and to help Texas keep our waters clean. And so now they are more aware and more in tune of when they see junk in the resaca, the tires and all the debris, and where do they report it? Who do they tell? Now it'll be right there for them to do it. So we've got to do our part. So Representative, thank you, and please thank all the legislators. What y'all are doing for our community and for the state of Texas is wonderful. But we have got to do our part. So thank you for being here. I'm so proud of Senator Lucio and Representative Lucio for the things they do for our community and for the state of Texas. Thank you.
Over the course of, I've been with the county for about 18 years now, and over the course of those 18 years, we spent millions of dollars in trying to upgrade our drainage system. And we're very diverse in the county. You know, probably half of our population is in an urban area, the other half is in a rural area. You know, not too very far from here, from San Benito, in Precinct 3, we've been dealing with a huge illegal dumping problem, and one that impacts, you know, the water drinking supply of the residents of the county. And you know, we've the course of 18 years, you know, we already know what the problem areas in the county are. You know, so before we get a threat of rain or a depression or hurricane, and we start sending our public works employees to those areas so they can start cleaning the ditches. And as we spend millions of dollars, you know, you tend to believe that, well, we're no longer going to have that problem in that area.
So we're encouraging that hopefully these signs, and we have 6 of them strategically located where we work with the city. We have 2 on the frontage road, 1 eastbound and westbound on the expressway, 2 up here where we were hoping to have the actual event outdoors by the trail here on both sides of the resaca, east and westbound, and then 2 coming up here to Hondo, northbound, southbound lanes. And we hope that as people come into the community, they see this and really want to take the time to protect the resources that we have. The resacas are just such a beautiful part of the community. Thus, you know, we're called the Resaca City, and we want to ensure that people have the opportunity to either walk around the trails, fish, hike, whatever they want to do around it, but keep that beautification going. And it's a community effort, and it's also going to be a collaborative effort. And Judge, you know, if maybe later on we can talk about how we can enact some more signs throughout the county. That's something that we can maybe look at. But you know, we encourage these kind of partnerships.
In 2013, we worked on a comprehensive bill to create a program with this revolving fund that would address our water needs for the next 50 years as these projects were built out. Not only are they a bank in nature, they're also a planning group. We have in our area a regional planning group, Region M, that is responsible for submitting information as to what our water needs are going to be and what projects are going to accommodate those needs. So they're an incredibly important part of our state and our water planning and water funding.
And as such, we look out on a 50-year planning horizon and actually have a state water plan document that shows and tells us exactly what these future water supply projects are going to look like all across the state. And you mentioned Region M is the regional group down here that puts together the regional plan. What most folks think of when they hear the name Texas Water Development Board, I've come to learn, is the thought first goes to projects in the sense of physical infrastructure, whether it's treatment plants or we're building new reservoirs or pipelines, or maybe someday, hopefully, desalination plants along the Texas coast. But if you look at the current state water plan, it actually tells us that 1/3 of our state's future water supplies, looking at 50 years out, we project will need to come in the form of conservation.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate you.
Saw you in person.
Oh, let's. So